Since 1875, generations of the Perlee family have been building organs here in Amsterdam for customers around the world. Now, after 150 years, one of the most iconic organ workshops are closing its doors forever. And we are contacted by the Perlee family to sell the complete collection, put the collection in the market. And the auction is going to be on the 26th of September. And we're going to show you something which nobody has ever seen. Let's go inside.
Hi, there you are.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you, man.
So we are welcome to come in.
You're welcome to come in.
Yeah?
Of course.
Let's go in.
Enter.
Great place. So this is central Amsterdam,
Yeah.
Jordaan.
Yes. This
And
is really the heart of, well, we consider it to be the heart of the city, because our neighborhood Jordaan has a special place in the city. So it was a neighborhood of workers, also of owners, big families in small houses, sometimes 9 to 13 children in a family. But we also had our own typical accent. You can compare it in New York with the Bronx accent or something.
so you have a typical Amsterdam accent.
Yeah, but then even with our neighborhood, that's even stronger than the normal Amsterdam, but we hardly use that anymore. So, but we are in the heart of Amsterdam actually. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And maybe nice to say from which year was the family active here in this location in Amsterdam?
In this location here in the Wester Street since 1932.
32. Oh.
Number 119. But before we had number 11 here in the street location, but that got too small because the collection of instruments was growing, the organs which were hired out, and it became too small. And so in 1932 my grandparents got the opportunity to go in here, and all the organs could put here indoors. Although even some were parked out in the streets overnight, it was possible in those days. But also the workstage was bigger. There was more place to do repairs and everything, and storage also.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, maybe a little history.
yeah, and the family, biggest part of the family has been born here in the house. I myself too, in the second floor, as well as my brother. My uncles, my mother, and my aunt, they all have been born here.
Yeah.
So,
So family house as well. Workshop, and the family was living above.
yeah.
Yeah.
We still do till now. So
Yeah. I just said outside, you contacted us to basically sell the workshop, sell the collection, the organs. So we are putting it on the market. I told them the auction is on the 26th of September, but it would maybe nice to go around and show the people what is in the workshop, what is going to be for sale, and of course maybe there are on some organs or products you could tell some of the history. And I think one of the iconic things of the building is the big doors that go open.
yeah.
What was the reason for that?
Well, organs are big and voluminous, they're wide and high, so you need a double door. But before we were here, it was a cafe with a window and a closed front, actually. But because of the organs, it was done with the big doors. Yeah.
Okay. And the organs went out here
Yeah.
to go on the streets of Amsterdam
Yeah.
and play the organs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I think here in the city we had about 12 hired out, but then for the rest over the whole country, in Leeuwarden, in Groningen, Utrecht, Den Bosch, The Hague, Rotterdam, our organs were rented out everywhere, also in the countryside, in smaller townships. So,
Yeah. Okay, we see a lot of books.
Yeah.
A lot of books. These are only Perlee organs or also different organs?
Well, also Perlee organs, but many organs we had, they were not built by ourselves, but the hiring companies had the habit to put their own name on the organ fronts.
Yeah.
So in the end, after work on them, they became actually Perlee organs. But there are from all kinds of makings, from Paris, from Antwerp, wherever.
Yeah. Yeah, because Perlee was basically building organs, repairing organs, restoring, renting. Basically, you were very active in everything that's related to organs.
Yeah. Building organs was not the main part. It was mainly restoring, but we have built several organs for the world market.
Yeah.
And then smaller models, over 150, which are sold everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have a collection of music books, of course, because music changes over the years. Gets out of fashion, new books are cut, they are with the organ, and that. And then you don't throw them away because they are still playable.
You keep them.
Yeah, depends if the organ still exists or if it's here in the country, because there are also organs which are sold abroad, but we still have books of them here. But we can't play them now.
No. What do we have? Leon basically here, because I also see a lot of
like
other small stuff.
Like here in the cabinet, it's stuff which it's organ related, and then there are gifts. There are things my grandparents themselves, they bought it because they liked it, the way it is. And yeah. Of course, also photos,
paintings,
paintings which carry a lot of memories. Because actually, I said this more times, you are now walking inside my head, inside my memory. This organ is called the Little Windmill because of the paintings. It originally was a German barrel organ made by the company of Lenk. I think they were sited in Berlin or somewhere around there. But end of the 50s, early 50s, it was rebuilt into a book organ with the steenput. That's not a belt, that's a Belgian builder, steenput scale. And it always has been rented out in the street. The front was made by my oldest uncle. He was also the painter of the organ fronts. And he designed it for this organ after models of the Cap company in Belgium. They made organs for the street with this Art Deco fronts, and he did it like this.
So this organ was basically going on the streets of Amsterdam?
Well, this one was mainly outside Amsterdam, and mainly in the city of Apeldoorn.
Okay.
It was rented to an organ player from The Hague, but he moved to Apeldoorn, and he lived there for the last part of his life. And he was playing with this organ there.
Okay. So we are standing in front of the Pipo organ, the Perlee Pipo organ. And this is truly one of the highlights of the collection of Perlee. Leon, can you tell something more about this organ?
Yeah, the organ originally has been built in 1920-21, together with another one, in order of the Warnisch brothers, so my ancestors. It was built by the Bursens company in Hoboken, the real Hoboken next to Antwerp. It was built to be hired out in the streets, which happened. And well, through succession inside the family, the organ stayed with us. No, I made a mistake, sorry. It was sold initially, and it was put in a dance hall, and in 1935 my great-grandfather bought it back from the dance hall, and since that time it has been hired out in the streets, playing here in Amsterdam.
And in the family of Perlee's possession?
Yeah.
How many key is the organ?
The organ is 54 key.
54 key.
Since a while 55, because of a separate beater for the cymbal. But that's the only thing that changed. And a register of pipes here. Originally there was so-called flute harmonique here in the belly, which you can see by the big dance hall organs also, a similar register. But since the invention of the bourdon, it's far more versatile to make music for it. So it was replaced, but that's the only thing whatever was changed. For the rest, it's a complete original. No pipe was ever exchanged for all the pipe work.
Yeah, that's very important. So it's all original. And how about condition of restoration?
I restored it about 20 years ago from ground on, so the organ is actually like new, even better like new. I can say that with.
Yeah. Could we play it?
Let's see. Yesterday you did play.
Okay.
So there we go. This is actually the heart of the company. This is where it all took place. Building, restoring, making the music books. So lots of memories here.
Yeah. If organs could talk, if tools could talk.
Even the walls. So, it's what it is. And those drums up there at the wall. Imagine that almost each drum had an organ connected to it. A lot have been scrapped, but also drums were replaced because of the metal that started bursting. During the Second World War, as there was no, I call it, geen brandstof.
Fuel?
No fuel for whatever. No coal for the for the fireplace. Some organs have been put into the oven.
Yeah.
So it was a choice between life and freezing to death.
Yeah.
So.
I do see, I think, the people here, an old picture.
Yeah, it's here in Amsterdam.
That's here in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from the days it was hiked out in the street. So.
And you have any idea which year the picture was taken?
Even kijken. Might be somewhere around 1974, 75.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the left side, you see a little wheel.
Yeah.
There was a petrol-driven engine
Okay.
who moved the organ. The front wheel was removed.
Yeah.
It's back now on the car again.
Okay.
but it made it easier to drive it through the streets because the organ, with the car where it's on, the card and the books and the cover sheet, it weighs about a ton, 1100 kilograms. So no engine to drive it, no brakes, nothing whatsoever. It was pure manpower going up bridges. When you go up a bridge, the organ only wants to come to you.
Yeah.
When you go off the bridge, it only wants to get as fast as possible away from you. So it was very tricky, always heavy work. And with that engine, with the driving engine, it made things a lot easier.
Yeah. But yeah, we see more of these pictures and paintings of iconic organs in Amsterdam, different locations, a lot of parts, rolls, machines, book cutters. There are a lot of tools, spare parts.
Yeah.
Everything will be sold. Yeah, so thank you for the tour. And
welcome.
for everybody at home, I mean, now you have seen a part of the Perlee collection. We will start processing everything. The auction will be on the 26th of September on a Saturday. And in the coming weeks, we will, share some more information, updates through mailing and social media. So I would say follow us, stay tuned, because this is really an iconic auction, once in a lifetime opportunity to get some, 150 years of history Dutch organs. Leon, thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah.
Welcome.